for example, with money, I'm not very good with money. My brother Richard is brilliant with money, you know, really good at investing and saving, and I'm a little bit more. And I remember talking to him one night, and he said, well, why is that? He said, you know, you grew up with Dad, you knew what Dad was like, and my dad used to keep, he was a bus driver, my dad, and he used to keep methodical ledgers of everything he'd spent, every penny in and every penny out. And Richard said, surely you learned that from Dad. I said, yeah, but what I learned from that was that as long as there was always just enough at the end of the week, we were all right. And sometimes it was down to pennies. And so I guess what I codified about money, watching the same thing my brother was watching, was completely different. My brother codified it as you have to be cautious around money, you have to put money away, you have to save. Same experience, different meaning. So everything we finally see is through the lens. So when you look at your family members, you think, why am I so different to my brother or my sister? This is because we've had the same experiences, but we just view them in completely different ways. So on this basis, it should be a surprise to you that anyone ever agrees with anyone else about anything at some level, because this is so complex. This is so complex, and it's so complex, in fact, that I think you just don't know it's happening most of the time. It's so deeply wired in you that to you it just makes sense. And it affects how you perceive what's going on around you and how you respond to what's going on around you. And one of the things I refer to this as is a layer of pollution in the system. This is what I like to refer to this as. It's your personal mythology. That story does one of two things for you. It either moves you forward or it holds you back in any particular situation. And it introduces some level of pollution into thinking. So when I'm sat with a business owner talking about their business, I'm recognising they're just seeing it in one particular way. But actually you could pivot them a few degrees and they'd see a completely different business in front of them.